Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Token Talk Show. Today we'll be focusing on Telegram, which is the main communication app that people use to talk about tokens. You can find Telegram at telegram.org or at the provided link. First thing you're going to want to do is click on Apps. Depending on which program you have, you can get a mobile app, a desktop app, or a web app for Windows, Mac, Linux, and Android and iPhone. Using Telegram requires you to have an already existing phone number, but you can use any fake phone app that you have. Usually it accepts it. Once you've signed up for Telegram, you can see here that you have your rooms on your left and your main chat room on your right. I am currently in the dark mode. Well, now that you've got Telegram, this is how you make a room. Just go up and click the three top line bars on your left-hand side and then hit New Group. You can choose your group name, which is going to be Token Talk Show for us, and then you have to add a member. You cannot start a group on only one person. You need to add at least one contact before then. If you want to change the image that correlates to your group, just click the name that you have at the top of the chat window and click that little camera button right there. With the group photo set up, now we can start talking about MintBot. MintBot is an SLP token tip bot that is capable of sending any token without you needing to know any coding at all. To get the list of commands that MintBot has, message MintBot directly and ask help by typing /help. Now that you've asked help, you can see the list of commands that MintBot will give you. Starting with deposit. Deposit gives you an address that you can put your SLP into. As you can see, it gives you a simple ledger deposit address that you can send from any wallet, including Badger, Electron Cash, or Memo. The next thing you'll need to see is balance, further down the list. Balance tells you how many tokens you have in MintBot. After typing balance, you can see I have 5 tokens. I have Cyfrog, Renew, Honk, Mint, and Mango. If you have more tokens than can be shown on a single page, you can type balance 2, which will show you the second page of your balances and what tokens you have there. Finally, if you're using MintBot in a room you don't own, the last command you'll need to know is withdraw. You type out withdraw, you add the token ID, the amount you want to withdraw, and the SLP address you're withdrawing to. As you can see, the token ID can be found on your balance page, right above the amount you have in that token. The SLP address can be found in any wallet that supports tokens, including Electron Cash and the Badger wallet. Do not send tokens to your Bitcoin Cash address. It won't know where to go, and so you'll lose them. To show you where you can find your simple ledger on Badger, it's right under the Bitcoin Cash address. Just by clicking this, you can copy the keyboard, and with a Control-V on Windows, you can paste it anywhere, like how we'll paste it to our Telegram. This will send 40 Mint to my Badger wallet. As you can see fairly quickly, I get my 40 Mint in my wallet without any hassle. Those are the only commands you need to know as part of Room. If you own a room, you'll need to know whitelist. Whitelist is basically the process of giving MintBot the A-OK to let it use tokens in your room. As you can see with my token IDs, the tokens I have currently allowed in my room are Cyfrog, Renew, Honk, and Mint. That's shown by the little check marks next to their name when I type in balance. Now, I want to add Mango. To use the whitelist command, you have to go back to your room, not message the bot directly. As you see, to add a token, all I do is type in whitelist space -A, the name of token I want, and then the token ID, which can be found on the balance sheet, or if you go to Memo under the For Sale page, clicking any of the buy actions will give you the token hash, also known as the token ID. Copy and paste and you can get it to Telegram very easily. This means you can add any of the tokens on Memo without even owning that token, and allowing people to tip in your room with it. Of course, if you want to remove a token, you just type whitelist-R and the name. You don't need the token ID to remove a token. Again, you have to do this in your room, but as you can see, I managed to remove Mango. If at any point you want to send someone a tip in the room, like Mint or Renew, all you have to do is reply to one of their messages, say send 5, and then the token of your choice. The last thing we're going to go over is creating a faucet. A faucet, in very simple terms, is a pile of tokens that people are allowed to take small amounts of tokens from over a certain period of time. This is called claiming. To get more tokens from the faucet, you have to wait a certain amount of time before you can claim again. This is called the claim wait time. To create a faucet, you have to be in your room, not messaging the MintBot directly. You'll need 4 things. First, the token ID, then the token name, then how many tokens you'd like the person to be able to claim every time they claim, and then the claim wait time, which is how often they can claim. We've already said where you can get the token ID and the token name, so now you just need to think about how much you want to let them claim and how often you want to let them claim. If you want to let them claim 5 renew, they'll only be able to get 5 renew every time they press claim, and if you say 1D, they'll only be able to do it once every 24 hours. It's important to remember that the person that owns the room is the one filling up the token faucet, so don't put the token claim so high or the token claim time too short and bankrupt yourself accidentally. Now that you've created your faucet, there's only a few more things you need to know before you begin having your own token room. First off, Faucet Destroy gets rid of your faucet and removes all the current claims you have. Then there's Faucet Stop. Faucet Stop stops someone from claiming the faucet, meaning that no one else will be able to get tokens out of your faucet. Faucet ID changes the token ID of the token you're sending. So if you want to change Renew's token ID to Mango's token ID, you can. Faucet Name changes the name of the token you're sending. So if you change the name from Renew to Mango, you'll have an ID that matches your name. Faucet Wait allows you to change how often a person has to wait before they can claim again. Faucet Amount is the amount a person can claim during each faucet claim. And so if you want to change it from 5 tokens to 20 tokens, you can. Of course, if you need to see how many tokens are still inside your faucet, you can type faucet balance directly to the Mint bot. Then if you want to put tokens in the faucet, you use Faucet Deposit, which requires the token ID and the amount of tokens you want to put in. And if you want to withdraw from your faucet, you just do Faucet Withdraw, which requires the token ID of the token you want to take out and how many of those tokens you want to take out. And those are the faucet commands and what they can do. Faucets are a great way to start getting people interested in the token community by handing out nominal amounts of token and letting their interest grow as their token amounts grow. This has been the Token Talk Show. Thank you for stopping by. This is a list of all the websites we used in the making of this video and where you can get many of the things we mentioned. This list will also be in the description with links.